Pray for LeBron. He is cooked. Cooked. So, in recent news, Savannah James was out here now starting a podcast, and that's typically the doomsday signal for your marriage is cooked. She's finding her own new way because she's going to tell everything. So, LeBron, the countdown is beginning. Divorce imminent, brokenness imminent. It's a wrap for that boy. You guys want to know why it's a wrap for LeBron? And this is why it's a wrap for most pro athletes. You got no interest outside being a Johnny ass kid. That's primarily the problem with being an athlete. See, I've been calling this for a long time. Athletes are like the dumbest ones when it comes to getting in relationships because they don't ever really learn like man skills. They never learn how to do like man shit. And when you spend your whole life putting a ball in a hoop or throwing a football or playing soccer or doing whatever the hell that you do, women largely don't respect it because it's a child's game. It doesn't matter how much money you make from it. Doesn't matter how much publicity and all this other stuff. Like, women don't care because sports has no effect on their life. Like, she can't be like, honey, can you put the curtains up? And then you're like, well, I'm rich. I don't have to do. I play soccer. And they see you fucking jiggling the ball all day. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, can you grow up? And that's what most women are thinking. Dude, can you grow up? And it's because most women don't have respect. And they especially can't respect something that they can see other women do that men can do. So like there's all types of like leagues, like soccer leagues for women, soccer leagues for guys, football, basketball leagues for guys. Well, not football exactly. Football's kind of just a juggernaut man sport, but basketball especially. Savannah's sick of it. She's sick of the NBA. She's sick of basketball. She doesn't want to see basketball anymore. She looks at LeBron like a giant kid. She sees LeBron lying all day on the fucking camera. She's like, why are you lying about this shit? You're embarrassing me. My friends, everybody knows who you are. You're a fucking tall, junky ass weirdo that plays basketball and plays Madden all day at the crib. I'm sick of it. I'm starting a podcast. I'm about to talk about your ass because this divorce is coming. And most of you guys are probably wondering, like, man, I don't get it, man. What are you talking about? You just hating Apex because he's rich and tall. No. See, you guys don't be reading body language. See, this has been brewing for some time. This has been brewing for quite some time. Like, there's a couple videos, I don't know if anybody remembers, but LeBron was videotaping his wife, and he was doing this thing like, hey, look, it's the LeBron sweatshirt 2023 collection. He's like, look at this, Savannah. And then Savannah's like, are you filming me? And he's like, and then she slapped this nigga's phone out of his hand. That's disrespectful. Now, some of you guys be like, well, what does that mean? It's just him slapping the phone. No. Listen. LeBron pays all the bills. He runs the house. Well, not really runs the house, but he pays all the bills. He's the money maker. And for her to disrespect it, says, hey, LeBron, can you please put the phone down? That means that this is reoccurring. This is not the first time she slapped that nigga's phone out of his hand. LeBron was just too dumb this time because he got caught on IG Live to delete it. And when you get to the point where she's publicly disrespecting you, you're in trouble. That means you got issues, man. You got real issues in the relationship. And at this point in his career, he's not ascending. He's descending. He's getting less popular, and he will be out the league soon. Not by his own, like probably by his own admission, because he could probably play forever. But we can all agree LeBron's closer to the end than he was closer to the beginning. And Savannah is tired of shit. The only she's probably even staying in the marriage is for the kids and to wait until like she can cash out all the way on his retirement, so she gets all the years. But this podcast is a bad sign because whenever your girl starts something that you didn't like create, because you could tell this is probably a solo mission. She probably just did it on her own. She's like, let me go get the microphone because I'm sick of it. I gotta talk. And here's the funny thing: she's been a loyal soldier for some time, but a woman gets fed up. When she gets fed up, it's over. And she's been fed up for some time because she's looking at this dude LeBron like, you have not matured since you were 16 years old. You're still the same guy. You're still the dancing around clown. All you do is play basketball all day. You play video games all day when you come home. Is your job stressful? Yes, but why don't you do something else? Why don't you generate a business? She's probably just like, she's pissed off because once again, you guys gotta understand. Your woman becomes accommodated to whatever you are, your lifestyle. Whatever you glorify is what she magnifies. So all LeBron glorified was basketball and him being just the hooper guy, and he never never glorified anything else in life. Like, what else does LeBron do besides basketball? He created a school. He tries his best with the school, but the school is fucking dog shit. Everybody's failing the school. None of the kids are passing math, and everybody's barely passing English. and they all speak English. So you got a failing school. He has no podcast or anything like that. It was him on a barbershop chair lying, and Savannah's probably looking at shit, watching this nigga lie all day, and she's like, "It's even more embarrassing." LeBron's out here pretending to read books. He doesn't read. He's out here platforming for China. He's taking deals with gambling companies. The man's embarrassment when you remove the basketball aspect. It's not to say the basketball aspect isn't an important aspect, but like just get rid of like the whole legendary basketball, because there's no such thing really as a legendary basketball player. It's kind of like you guys play basketball and you get paid to live it. So if you take away like the mystique, because there will be other players in the future who are better than LeBron. Like the best player in the NBA has not been born yet. He's still in his mama's or his dad's balls, because naturally the progression of basketball is in sports, things get better. So like Bill Russell was the greatest at his time. Bill Russell wouldn't be able to compete in today's age. And that was like down there 60 years ago. So the same thing with LeBron. 60 years from now, 70 years from now, LeBron won't even be able to compete with those guys. And he'll be a forgotten legend just like the rest of them. Just like Tiny Archibald and all these other motherfuckers, they try to promote and say this guy's legitimate. It's like, bro, he will never be able to compete in today's league. With guys like Giannis, if we take a time machine, put Giannis back in 1950s, he wins every single championship for 20 straight years. Same thing with LeBron, same thing with Jordan. We put Jordan back. If we bring Jordan in today's time, Jordan would get 8 up. It's just the way the game goes, because there's evolution. So LeBron will be forgotten, and his wife has already forgotten what he's done because she fucking sick of this nigga. She's sick of him. She's like, this nigga just sits in the house. He makes retarded videos. Taco Tuesday. She's like, I fucking hate Taco Tuesday. He ruined Taco Tuesday for me. He said, the only reason I'm even in here is because the kids. I got to make sure the daughter and the son. But, at this point, she's like, fuck it. We're already rich. I'm making a podcast. It's going to start off innocent. And then I'm going to start getting some questions about what's it like to live with LeBron. And she's going to realize I fucking hate it with LeBron. I hate living with this nigga. He's the worst. I'd be happy when he's gone overseas and doing his training camps. That makes me so much more pleasure because I can sit in the house and just be by myself and not deal with this nigga. Because this giant-ass kid comes to the fucking house. He makes everything worse. I did all this hard work to make sure all little Savannah, little LeBron, other Bryce, whatever the name is, I make sure that they're all in line. They're taking care of business. And then this big-ass joker comes in and fucks everything up. He fucks up the whole steez. So fuck it. Podcast coming. And you know what? I bet she didn't even tell LeBron. She just probably started setting up a studio. LeBron's like, what's going on? He's like, I'm making a podcast. He's like, why are you making a podcast? Because I want to make the podcast. Shut up and leave me alone, dummy. And that's probably how it played out. Yeah, LeBron's cooked. And he's going broke, too. That's another side topic for another day. LeBron, Drake, all these niggas, all the rappers, they're all going broke. Hooper's going broke. Everybody going broke except for Apex and White Bat because I use a power drill.